네, 안녕하십니까?
Good afternoon. As introduced, I am from Incheon, Metropolitan City. For the past 20 years, I've been working on urban design. I'm Im Chul-hee, and I am truly honored and delighted to have this opportunity to share what we have been doing in Incheon in front of so many distinguished experts. Today, I will talk about the vision of Incheon and also our nighttime attraction creation project and the projects that we are working on at Incheon Metropolitan City. In Incheon, many things have begun for the first time. We have a lot of firsts. This is about half of the full list. So we have always made new things and have embraced change. And in Korea's history of ups and downs, we've always been there. Ganghwa-do has a museum with no ceiling. Also, the Incheon landing operation of the Korean War, and the Incheon port as well as Incheon International Airport. These are all the firsts that Incheon holds. The ancestors of Incheon has changed and reclaimed the soils of Incheon and developed this city. On top of the mud flats, our ancestors created this city, and Songdo has today become an international city. It has truly emerged from nowhere. And then there's the port of Incheon. It has a new port as well as a passenger terminal and is opening its doors to the global community. Many people said that it would be impossible, but Incheon International Airport is now connecting islands and has become a hub island, a gateway into Korea. And with 168 islands, there are ports in Incheon, and it's changing the entire landscape. In 1883, the first port opened in Incheon, and in 2001, with Incheon International Airport, served as the second opening going into the world. And now we are moving on with our third open port with Jaemulpo. So we're opening the doors to the global community, and with color and light and design innovation, we are trying to give back to our people. So to lead this innovation, we have specified and spread the guidelines for city, landscape, and public design. In particular, on top of the light design, I believe this fits best to the topic today. We have selected 10 scenic places in Incheon, and we are trying to create a city specializing in night tourism. And with Incheon's image, we also developed 10 major colors for Incheon city. And is being used for promoting the contents of Incheon Metropolitan City. So let's get back to the nightscape. So there are many advantages of Incheon, but we actually have the largest land mass in Korea, and a lot is under our jurisdiction. And we did some on-site investigations, and especially the image of night was not that good and not enough. Incheon does have strengths, but people don't feel that Incheon is safe. It was actually one of the lowest in Korea.
이러한 체계적인 야간 경관을 형성하고 관리하기
So to manage and create a safe night environment, we did some investigations by region. And as you can see here, in many areas, the illuminance was very dark.
또한 일부
Also,
개발하고 있는 국제도시 등은 또
some international cities had too high luminance and had too much glare,
저희는 이런 것들을
presenting inconvenience to the public. To tackle this issue, in 7 different areas, we have classified our management checklist and are working on this.
이미 앞서가고 있는
So we looked into Seoul and Japan's cases for benchmarking, and based on that, we looked into guidelines for luminance, illuminance, and through simulation, all the relevant experts as well as citizens were engaged to prepare guidelines and are sharing that on our website.
가이드라인과 함께
Along with the guidelines,
야간 명소화 마스터 플랜을
we have come up with a master plan to make night attractions. So in the past, we viewed the nightscape from afar, but we wanted to design an area that is attractive even at night. As you know, in Osaka, London, and New York, they have major night attractions fit to their own unique circumstances. So we were benchmarking these areas, and in London, there's a thing called 24-hour London. And through this policy, they have created an increase of 33% more jobs. So with KTO and the Ministry of Culture and Tourism, we thought that we may be able to work on this project together. So as we worked on this master plan, we classified the type of urban space and created a logic tree. We divided into life-centered nightlife as well as directing and interactive-based city branding. And so first we find the right type and then come up with and determine the objective and introduced either landscape lighting or decorative lighting or media facade or interactive media. So we set the direction, and to implement the master plan, we selected 10 nightscape attractions to implement our guidelines. So these attractions have been integrated in designing the viewpoint as well as the actual attraction. And what you see here are the 10 major nightscape attractions that we selected. And later this year, we will be completing the entire, all 10 attractions. So with the people of Incheon, through public hearing sessions, we selected these 10 nightscape attractions, and taking into account the guidelines and manual, we have created these various content to share with our people. Can we play this video, please?
지금 보시는
What you see here is the first project that started in 2019. It's the Subong Park Subong 별마루 project.
원도심에 유일하게 남아있는 시민들의 휴식 공간이었던 수봉공원이 이제 도심이 슬럼화되면서 찾는 이도 적어지고 상당히 좀 슬럼화된 지역이 되었습니다. 주말에도 지역 주민들 몇 분 외에는 이렇게 방문하는 사람들이 없었던 곳인데, 이러한 빛을 통해서 재탄생하면서 지역 주민의 어떤 어떤 휴식 공간으로 또 인천의 대표적인 야간 관광 볼거리로 재탄생하게 되었습니다. 예산에 한계가 있어서
We had limited budget, so the entire project is divided into 3 different phases. And over 3 years period, we have implemented the project.
이런 다양한
So we have these various contents that have embodied the history, the plants and animals based in Incheon as well.
두 번째 프로젝트는
This is the second project.
방금 전에 보신 첫 번째 프로젝트였던 수봉 별마루는 첫해 70.
The Subong Belmaru project was very well received with many visitors. And compared to the investment, it is still run very well even today. The second project is the Incheon City Hall and Incheon Ekdil Square project. So we used the City Hall building as the facade for media facade. And then the Incheon Port Silo, which is registered and up on the Guinness World Book. And fourth, the Mansok Hwasu Pier Ocean Walk that reflects the emotions of the region. It's a very analog style walk, but very well incorporated.
인천 서해안이 이제
So the western coast was actually the very forefront of industrialization in the past, and this wall serves as a wall for blocking sound for the residential area. And people didn't really come here, and we created a trail around this place, and now many people visit this place. So this seems very old and traditional, but actually it's a content that is linked to the industrial history of Incheon. And what you see here is Incheon Culture and Art Center, which is at the heart of Incheon. It's been 30 years since it has been built, so it became a slum area. And with light, we reinvented this area. And also, in Songdo, we have the Central Park, which is at the heart of Songdo. And another content in case is Wolmi Park. So with the modern industry as well as tourism, and these aspects have been incorporated into the content with light. And also the open port street cultural heritage night journey has been created. And then the Soreport waterfront nightscape. From Soreport, people can enjoy various content along the trail that runs by the ocean. So the waves that you see here, they're not actual waves, but they're media content. And we added one more Incheon is very famous for the Incheon landing operation, and next year marks the 75th anniversary of this operation. And to commemorate this, we are making various efforts. Mr. Kim Soo-geun, one of Korea's most prominent architects, have worked on this project, and we're trying to make a content motivated by war and peace. So we completed the first phase, and we will be completing the second phase within the first half of next year. So from 2018, for the past six years, we invested about 20.4 billion won. This is the direct fees, and we're running these various projects. And to systematically integrate the management of all of this, each local government actually lack the resource as well as budget to manage this all on their own. So we try to integrate all of this together and serve as a public platform for all of the local governments. We also invite experts and artists to display media art, and not just media art, but also we work on issues such as eco-friendly topics as well as climate change. So we invite international artists and have collaboration exhibitions as well. Also, we want to play a role as a public media platform, and we want to come up with a control system where we can remotely control all of the media content. The second project I want to present to you is to connect all of the projects that I mentioned earlier. In Korea, there's a saying, no matter how much treasures you have, you need to put them together in order to make it really useful. So that's exactly what we want to do through the All Nights Incheon project. Last year, with the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism and Korea Tourism Organization, we had a contest, and Incheon was selected as the first city for the All Nights project, and Tongyeong came in second. And since then, every year, they are selecting a city for this project. So I want to talk a bit about the conditions of urban tourism here. We are actually leading tourism in Korea. Especially we have the port and international airport, and it is actually Korea's first open port, 개항장 and Temulpo. So we want to utilize this. And in 2001, we have been selected. And every year, 67 million people visit Incheon International, Songdo International City. So this is why we think that we should move on with the project. So we want to make our city to vitalize the local economy for night tourism and improve the environment as well as the ecosystem for night tours. We will be carrying out pilot projects and create content and also build a roadmap for Incheon as a whole. This is Songdo, and as mentioned earlier, I think the slides are a bit different, but let me move on.
네. 우선 야간 콘텐츠 주요 사업을 보시면 야간 관광 특화도시 선포식을 했고요. 또 협약을 하고 멀티미디어 드론쇼, 음악 공연 활성화 등을 추진했습니다. 죄송합니다.
Apologies, I think I'm on the wrong slide.
말씀드린 대로 이런 로드맵을
So again, we created a roadmap. So we had the pilot project and built the City of Light as well, and also we came up with a task force to create different content. I want to introduce 4 different projects. So the first is the International Attraction Night Tourism Special City Declaration Ceremony. We signed an MOU and we had various events, and also we had a multimedia drone show and had permanent music performances and did a lot of collaborations. This is the multimedia drone show and performance that was held in Songdo. And in Incheon, our catchphrase is always Incheon. So we have the airport and railroad and port that all starts in Incheon, and Incheon is currently leading into the world. So we want to improve Incheon's brand as a night tour attraction. So we titled this project All Nights Incheon, and we also had a festival. From 2022, for the past 4 years, we have been working on hosting this festival. And this is our 3rd year. And then we also had a candlelight concert. So this was a special city tour throughout 7 night tourism special cities. And then there was the romantic sunset tour where we collaborated with Chef Food Boshleng, Lotte Well Food as well. This is the sunset tour. And I'll be very quick and just share with you some pictures. And then we had the night market. We connected this with local flea markets, night markets, and with night walking events. We also opened cultural facilities at night. And if you look at Incheon's current situation for night tour, we collaborate with hotels as well as information programs. And then for Songdo Night, we have free shuttles at night as well. We also hosted competitions and contests and did promotion and marketing activities as well. And with Incheon's night attractions, addition to that, we have IFES, and we selected 10 different attractions, night attractions in IFES as well. And we wanted to promote these areas as landmarks for Incheon, as well as viewpoints. And for each location, while we wait for the nightscape, we selected 10 places where you can best enjoy the sunset. And we also developed and created related goods, brand goods. And also, as a connected project to that is the Incheon Pentaport Music Festival and Songdo Beer Festival, as well as the Incheon Gaehangjang Cultural Heritage Night Tour. So the achievements and effects of these projects. So these we attracted 4 promising private content and discovered 4 collaboration projects, and we attracted 290,000 tourists as well. We will make our efforts to make Incheon colorful and energetic and a place where people want to stay even at night. Thank you for inviting me today, and we still have a long way to go, and I have a lot to do. I hope more people can give us help and look forward to the work that we do. Thank you very much.